It's 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm crawling out of my bed. Another opening day is lying just ahead. The sun begins to rise and my anticipation's high, hoping that I'm gonna see a big old buck walk by. Well, this living outdoors is just the life for me, sitting in my boat or in a stand-up in a tree. Well, life is just too short, won't you come along with me and let me introduce you to this life, living outdoors.
Hey, we got another neat show planned for y'all today. We're on our way to the coast of Georgia, fishing with a good friend of mine, David Varnedoe. He's taking us inshore fishing for reds, trout, and shark. This is a great show. Y'all don't want to miss it.
We're here at Colonel's Island, Georgia. We got here last night. Got out here this morning pretty early. Not quite oriented to what we're doing yet. We're trying to catch some reds with some live shrimp on some float rigs.
Hey, we're out here fishing this morning and got us a speckled trout right off the coast of Georgia. We hadn't caught one of these. I never caught one of these before, but what we're doing is we're fishing shrimp. We're throwing up against these grass beds, and Jay and I've been noticing, boy, they're just tearing them up upside. And finally caught us one. This is the first one in the morning, so maybe things are going to start picking up for us. It's fixing to be hot. We're fishing right now. It's August 10th, and Georgia's in the middle of one of the biggest heat waves we've ever had. So heat index today is supposed to be like 112. We don't know how long we're gonna be able to stand it. I got the littlest rod out here right now, of course. I got the littlest pole I brought with me. I've just got to
Pull and drag.
I got a good fish. Yeah, we ain't getting this one in no time soon.
Oh yeah, fight it, Charlie. Might need to come reel him
Hey,
rods.
we're out here catching trout today, and trout have kind of quit. Now all of a sudden we're catching shark. We don't mind. That was one of our goals, was to come down here and catch some shark. And this is a good one, and I've actually got him hung on the smallest pole we got out here. Finish. Oh Lord. Shark, we're catching fish.
That's a little small black tip. That's a good eating shark right there. So if you're gonna eat something, that's a good one to eat. But we're not gonna keep something unless we can eat it. So let's try to get him unhooked here. Got to be really careful with these things. Look at these teeth. They got teeth even though they're small. I think we're gonna let him go though, because we really don't want to fool with cleaning any.
Let him go. We got another fish on too. This one, we ain't gonna get this one in. He's just
Get him in here.
And we've been out here most of the morning. The fishing has all of a sudden just picked up. He's finally surfacing. It's not a huge shark by any means, but hey, it makes for a lot of fun. And we're doing this out of a 17-foot grizzly John boat. People thought we was crazy when we was coming down here fishing in our John boat to the ocean, but they ain't gonna have to think crazy for too long.
That's right.
Pretty good one. Oh yeah. He's gonna run again in a minute, ain't he? Yeah. I know he's pulling this little boat around. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got a good shark.
Yeah.
Easy with him, Charlie. He ain't done yet. Yeah!
Look at that. He ain't done.
Oh, let him go. Have some fun with him. You don't want to grab him quite yet. Yeah, you have way more fun on that rod than you are your big one on something like that. That's a scalloped hammerhead.
Oh, baby. Almost had him.
Grab him by the tail. Come on, son. Grab your rod. Don't go that crazy with him. He was snapping at your leg like it was going out of style.
Did he bite me?
He tried his best.
I think he bite me.
He was snapping. Look, grab him by the
Did I
tail.
see that?
Look, you're going to be best off cutting your line, probably.
I know. You don't really want to take the boat with you.
Watch that rod right there, Charlie.
He wasn't quite dead.
So funny.
Hey!
Careful, he can wrap around there and grab you. That's a little bit too big a one to be fooling with.
All right, we're going to turn this one loose. Oh, we finally caught us a decent shark already, and that was about the most fun I've had in a long time. I'm soaking wet. It was a good-sized shark, and we're going to keep doing this. We're about to say the heck with trout. This is a lot more fun catching these things. So, see if we can do it again.
Stay tuned for more Living Outdoors. Huh?
Very good.
In 1961, I built my first boat as well as the engines, and I designed my own props. Since then, I have become a world-renowned powerboat champion, and I've also developed a reputation for designing the best props in the world. My company Propco has revolutionized and set the industry standard for quality props for the last 50 years, and I'm still as hands-on today as I was 50 years ago. Whether you're into racing or an avid outdoorsman, Propco propellers are the best that money can buy.
A home may be your largest financial investment. Protect your investment by building with superior framing materials from Phoenix Steel Homes. Steel framing offers greater strength and security. Steel will not rot, warp, or burn, and is impervious to termite damage. Intelligent designs combined with strict manufacturing standards results in a superior finished product. Steel framing offers greater design capabilities, superior strength, and greater energy efficiency. So let the strength of steel support your next home.
Hi, I'm Ron Smith, owner and operator of Alcovey Surveying Company. I've been in the surveying business for about 25 years. I try to pride myself on being where I say I'm going to be, when I say I'm going to be there, and accomplishing the task for the price that I promised. I've been in business in Monroe area, working in Walton County and the surrounding counties for about 4 years.
Competitive, dependable, and efficient. We are Alcovey Surveying Company.
Got it. Red. Red drum. This is a red, what they call a red bass, a red drum or spot. And they are some good eating fish. Well, he's got 3 spots, and that's pretty rare. Look, a lot of times they'll have 2 He got 2 on this side. He's hitting it. A little bitty something. Pogey. How about that? Caught a pogey on a shrimp, big as he is. That's a hungry pogey. We're gonna keep him for shark bait because we shark fishing too.
Hey, David said one of their favorite things to do down at the coast is also cast netting for shrimp. The legal limit on shrimp is a 48-quart cooler per boat.
Maybe all right here. Oh, that's babies, man. Yeah, let's not even put them in here. All right. They ain't as big as they looked out on the boat. I'll see what he's talking about now, but I just can't pick them up by the bunch.
Tell me what you're doing.
Just mashing him right below is a hard spot. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Now you know how to head a shrimp.
Yeah, like I can't even eat these things. Why would I really want to know how to head one? I can't even really eat these shrimp, so. But they don't mind me helping clean them.
No, absolutely
Yeah.
not.
Hey, look
This
at
is
this.
another good resource when
Hey,
you
Jeff.
come to the beach.
Jeff, I caught a 3-pound bass. I bet we had to throw the cast net, but probably 100 times to
That's
get
a
this
lot of
netting.
work, but
But
they
it's a lot of
say-
fun too.
They say when you hit them, you can hit them. You wouldn't have to throw it but one time.
We caught all kind of other stuff other than shrimp. Caught a mullet. This is gonna be bait this evening, shark bait. I'm gonna put this in Jay's truck before we go home.
That'd be cruel, because you
That's
gotta ride
right.
home.
You remember the grumpy old man did that?
We did that to Jeff and Melissa on their wedding day.
Oh Lord, I've been so.
Big Derek Sarr got a can of sardines,
That wouldn't even been fun.
opened the hood of the car and dumped them out on the manifold. And they said they got about 30 miles from the church after they got married, so they was about to throw up. Oh, it was funny. It was extremely funny.
After we get through cleaning these shrimp, we're gonna take us a little rest. It's about 1 o'clock. We've been going this morning since 6. And we're gonna go back out this afternoon. We're right in the middle of one of Georgia's worst heat spells. Heat index today is supposed to be about 112. And we're just not willing to brave it out there on that water. And so
Really
we're gonna
pretty
wait.
dangerous.
We're gonna kind of wait till it gets dark, or towards dark this afternoon, and go back out and see if we can't get on some more trout, shark, whatever's biting. We're gonna be catching, because we kind of do. Because when we go fishing, we're planning on catching something. It don't really matter.
We probably got 7 or 8 dozen shrimp here, and that's gonna be some good eating. They ain't the biggest ones in the world, but they're good and fresh.
Hey, we caught a few shark during the day, but one of the things we really wanted to do was fish all night for shark, put out a good chum line and that kind of thing. But wouldn't you know it, we're on a 1.5-day fishing trip, and it hadn't rained in weeks down there, and we had one of the biggest floods they had had. David's taking us back out tonight. He tried to pick the best night of the week to take us out, and you know, it's lightning about, and there's gale force winds, but we got to try to catch a shark. So
we're gonna see what we can do. Stay tuned.
should I put on my life vest now?
Yeah.
It'll wet you, bring it in. Undo it one more, yeah. Undo it. Just right on that edge right there.
Hey, the clouds finally let up. We got out here. Still lightning a little bit, but hey, we got to do what we got to do. We're gonna try to catch some shark tonight. We caught some today by accident. See there, it's thundering a little bit. We're hoping that'll bring a shark in. Caught some shark this morning by accident, but we decided we'd come back out here tonight and kind of chum them up. David says y'all chum really works to bring them in. Tell us about that, David.
The chum, what it does, it kind of just creates an oil slick, you know, in the water to bring the shark in, kind of like a feeding frenzy for them. So what we're going to do is put some cut up pogies and different things we have. We're going to put them in this basket, drop it to the side, and hopefully we'll see what happens if we can't catch the shark here. So
what we're going to do, we'll just start putting this stuff
away from the.
We've been setting this out all afternoon. This is going to be some good stuff.
There you go. Do it on the side.
Cool. This is some nasty smelling stuff.
Good Lord.
Oh!
Hang on over there.
Here you go.
Hope nobody's kind of
Here.
sickly.
Here, hurry. Good Lord, have mercy. That's all we need to start with, ain't it? Tie it shut, Charlie. Right
Woo,
there.
look at that.
Here. God almighty knows.
Where's yours?
Here.
Huh.
Boy, if he likes stinky stuff.
Hey, we got more where that came from.
God, that is wrong.
Check out this bucket right here we got here. This is for our shark bait. We got leftover biscuit from breakfast, so we get hungry tonight, we'll eat that. We got some beef liver. I think that's what I want to try to put on my hook. Reckon that'll hold?
No.
Okay.
Pretty tough.
Set it up for you. Yeah, like the head hat.
Wow. Had the chum and all set out for maybe 30 minutes, and once we got everything set up, the rain started back. We had to head back to the house.
Should this happen to you, your family, or a friend, call AM/PM Bell Bonds to help you in your unfortunate situation. We provide services to Walton, Oconee, Clark, Barrow, Madison, and Oglethorpe County. AM/PM Bell Bonds not only practices reliable and confidential services, but we are available 24/7. We come when you call 770-267-2206, 770-267-2206.
Have the thermostat wars started at your house?
Did you change this again? Our utility bills are through the roof.
Phelps Heating and Air Conditioning can install an energy-efficient Lennox system that can really help with those utility bills.
Let's call a Lennox dealer for a system we can afford to turn on. Truce?
For home comfort everyone can agree on, call Phelps Heating and Air Conditioning today. Now get up to a $1,000 rebate or 6 months financing.
Hey folks, I'm Rob Moody, owner and broker of Western Realty Group. This month on Living Outdoors, we're featuring a piece of property known as Josera Farms, located just 2 hours south of Atlanta. This is truly a sportsman's paradise with a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, all-cedar cabin sitting on 1,760 feet of the Ocmulgee River. This property also features a 4-acre pine, abundant wildlife with lots of deer stands and food plots. This 133-acre tract is listed for $540,000. For more information, please visit us at livingoutdoors.org.
In 1961, I built my first boat as well as the engines, and I designed my own props. Since then, I have become a world-renowned powerboat champion, and I've also developed a reputation for designing the best props in the world. My company Propco has revolutionized and set the industry standard for quality props for the last 50 years. And I'm still as hands-on today as I was 50 years ago. Whether you're into racing or an avid outdoorsman, Propco propellers are the best that money can buy.
Fish right here, Charlie. On guard. On guard. Fish popping like crazy right here. This is a trout or red, feels like. Good speckled trout, boy, that's a keeper. Yes, sir. Speckled trout, that's some good eating. Of course, you saw me, I didn't stick my fingers in his mouth. Look why. You see that? It will tear your tail up. That is some good eating. It's got to be 13 inches long. He is just over the limit. Is it working? What you got, Charlie?
Shit, it's something good. Going out, Jay. Maybe a good trout again. Ooh, something good.
I think it's more than a trout.
Yeah, it's something more than a trout. Hey, we decided to come back out here fishing this morning in the same place we were catching them sharks, and we've just already caught on to a pretty good fish. Not sure what it is. Hey, we're out here fishing with shrimp under these corks for these trout, and we're catching all kind of fish. That's the neat thing about fishing this saltwater. You never know what you're going to catch. And this is not a 3-pound trout we've caught. We hadn't even seen the fish yet. This is one of the prettiest places I've ever fished, though. I'm seeing it. We got us a shark. And Jay and I caught some of these yesterday. We had a ball doing this. And the shark are coming up here as the tide's moving. Right now the tide's starting to go down and starting to go back out. And it always sets off a good, pretty good little frenzy. As long as the tides, they told us as long as the tides were doing something, they're either coming or going, it's a good time to be fishing.
Oh yeah, that's a good. Another scout hammerhead. He ain't ready to be done with it, is he?
That is
That's a bigger one than we caught yesterday, ain't it?
Jay and I keep getting a kick out of this because we're just in his 17-foot Grizzly tracker boat and 25 horsepower. We're right on the edge of the ocean. You can see back this way. I mean, the ocean is right there. We can do this 4 hours from our home. All you have to have is a Georgia fishing license and a decent little boat. What we're doing on these sharks, we're just gonna cut them loose. We're not gonna keep these sharks.
Pull him up here, Charlie. I'm gonna try to get it out of his mouth. Here you. Break.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Hold that a minute.
I got it.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the gloves on. You don't never know when you might get swung around on. That line's pretty sharp. We're gonna try to get Charlie's hook back so he can keep fishing. They don't tell me I knocked my pliers in the water. I did.
He just spit the hook out. He just spit the
He just spit it out that quick.
In 1961, I built my first boat as well as the engines, and I designed my own props. Since then, I have become a world-renowned powerboat champion, and I've also developed a reputation for designing the best props in the world. My company Propco has revolutionized and set the industry standard for quality props for the last 50 years, and I'm still as hands-on today as I was 50 years ago. Whether you're into racing or an avid outdoorsman, Propco propellers are the best that money can buy.
Should this happen to you, your family, or a friend, call AMPM Bell Bonds to help you in your unfortunate situation. We provide services to Walton, Oconee, Clark, Barrow, Madison, and Oglethorpe County. AMPM Bell Bonds not only practices reliable and confidential services, but we are available 24/7. We come when you call 770-267-2206, 770-267-2206.
Whether it's the heat of summer or the cold of winter, or any time in between, you can depend on Pro Air Services, a division of Snellville Heating and Air, to help you stay comfortable. We've been servicing your area for over 20 years with our fleet of over 50 service vehicles. Our technicians undergo continuous training to ensure that they can provide the most efficient methods of service in the industry. So for the best service in your area, give us a call at 770-982-9800 and be sure to ask about our 24-hour priority service agreement.
Hey, we've had a ball out here fishing the last couple of days, and one of the things we've noticed, there's no other fishermen out here. We've got this whole body of water to ourselves. I mean, this is, you know, like I said, we're out on the edge of the ocean, and it's just way underutilized, and we're enjoying it, and I think y'all ought to check it out. You can go to the internet, you can look up gofishgeorgia.com, but there's all kind of neat things across the internet where you can look up different fishing spots in the state of Georgia. Most states have their own type website like that too that'll help you out in the hunting and fishing. We got most of our information from there, and we haven't actually tore the fish up, but we've had a good time. Got another little something. It ain't much of anything, but little trout. This trout has swallowed the hook. Hey, there's a slot limit on these trout. You can't keep anything under 13 inches. That ain't gonna make 13 inches. But we're having a ball catching these things. We're gonna turn him loose, let him go back.
David, we really want to appreciate you letting us come to your place and stay. We had a great time here at the coast of Georgia, Colonel's Island, Midway, Georgia. We had a ball. We will come back.
Hey, don't forget to check us out on the web at livingoutdoors.org. Any comments or questions you want to make about our shows, send them to us. We'll be glad to respond back to you, and we welcome all comments and ideas for shows. Hey, we especially want to thank David Varnedoe for his hospitality on this trip, letting us stay at his place, and kind of teaching us the ropes of Georgia inshore fishing.
See you next time on Living Outdoors.
Now you've heard about this life that we love so well. The time we share, the fun we have, the stories that we tell. So take your friends and your family into the great outdoors. I think you'll like what we have found and want to make it yours.